The STEAM Fun Fest was born out of the need for young people to be equipped with digital skills as the world is experiencing rapid technological growth. Tech reporter Paul Ndiho joins us to tell us all about it. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Esther. Thank you. Made up of a consortium of leading STEAM educators in Nigeria, this state-of-the-art event welcomed over 6,000 attendees, creating hundreds of STEAM activities for young children. I spoke with Titilope Adewusi, the brains behind the STEAM Fun Festival in Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to Africa 54.
Hello, Paul. Thank you for having me.
The last time we had a conversation, it was in the middle of COVID. You were trying to figure out things, how to empower young children, but you've since grown into something even bigger. Let's start there.
Pandemic, like I said then, was a blessing in disguise, mainly because it allowed a lot of people to embrace technology more than ever before. It gave technology, a major push. One of the things we're really about promoting is science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths. And so we started it in 2021. We had over 6,000 people show up. And just to put it in perspective, the capacity of the hall that we had was like 3,000. Wow. So we had a lot of people show up. We just showed that the pandemic really brought that knowledge of you need, to have your child exposed to science, technology, engineering, arts, and maths. And so that was fantastic. We had lots of people come to speak to the children about the future of work, the skills. We had a, STEM competition where children were able to pitch to a panel of judges. It was fantastic. The things they were saying and things they were doing. We had labs that exposed the children to animation, to coding, UI, UX design, to science, animations. We had, over 30 STEM exhibitors that were just allowing the children to have a hands-on experience with science, opening their minds to what they can do, in the space.
What does it take for an organization like yours to pull off a major event?
Let me start by saying collaboration. One of the things I've learned is when you want to do something, go and look for other people that are already in that space doing that thing and see how you can collaborate. And that's really how it started. And you know what? Technology helps you to do that. Because the first lady that I spoke to, she actually reached out to me on Instagram. I'd never met her before. She reached out to me on Instagram and said, I see that you're also doing something in this space. Let's talk. So we had a telephone conversation. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I said, there's someone else I know in the space. Let's speak to her. So it just shows the power of collaboration. It shows the power of technology to help collaboration happen, a bit more seamlessly. We had, the Time Kid of the Year come and speak at that event. Same thing, I met her online. Reached out to her parents and said, look, come inspire, the African child. And her parents were like, okay, that would be great. So, all that is just, the power of collaboration. Get people that are like-minded. I would say, look for people to collaborate with. It's never done alone. Look for sponsors as well, people that can bring both the knowledge, that can bring the funds, and people that can bring the ideas.
How important are these skills, let's say AI skills, coding, computer programming in today's world, are these skills?
So I want to first say that the skill not as important as the problem solving and fact-finding and asking questions. So let's not get fixated on coding. Don't be fixated on the tool. It's really on how to use things to solve problems. That should really be the fixation. So your children need to be exposed to a lot of these things because it creates creativity, it creates innovation, it allows them to ask questions, it allows them to think, and that continues to be the skill of the future. Even when we promote STEM education, we are promoting STEM education because it promotes these core skills, the skill of critical thinking, of being able to gather information, of being able to ask questions, of being able to learn, unlearn, relearn. So ChatGPT is, the kid of the hour. In 5 years' time, it might be something different. Does a child know how to embrace technology? So I see a lot of people like, oh, what's this ChatGPT all about? And I tell them that it's like, you go to the farm, you have three choices. You can go with a cutlass, you can go with a normal lawnmower, or you can go with an electric, lawnmower. My recommendation to parents is make sure that underlying everything, you're trying to get them to build these core skills, the skill of problem solving, critical thinking, being able to ask questions, being able to use technology, and being able to collaborate, and try and expose them to a lot of things. So I take classes for people to teach them how to use Midjourney, one of the AI tools. And parents are always like amazed. Oh my goodness, it's fun. You know, I always encourage people to use ChatGPT. I know there's a lot of controversy, you know, concerning it, but you know, it just shows where the future will be. That's the honest truth.
On that note, Titi Adewusi, thank you so much. Titi Adewusi is co-founder of the Lagos-based Ndiho Kids. That's today's Tech Report. Back to you, Esther.
Thanks, Paul. Be sure to join Paul Ndiho every Wednesday for another Tech Report right here on Africa 54. And that's our show for today. Be sure to watch Africa 54 on our website at voaafrica.com. From all of us here in Washington, thanks for watching.